What is the most important need for a young person? Is it to belong or is it truth?
The whole concept of this just being like an open conversation of us all coming together to be able to look at what the current generations need and be able to work towards the gospel going in greater power down to the next generation.
One of my favorite quotes is Margaret Mead that said, "Never doubt that a small group of committed individuals can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." And I believe that when strategic relationships come together, people's impact are multiplied. And looking at the group that we had together this week, imagining what could happen if they start creating micro collaborations and start coming together as a group to do things together, I'm excited about the acceleration of the gospel.
Yeah, hi, this is Dayakar. One thing came to my mind when I heard about this program, Next to Move. The generation is rapidly moving away from the faith. That struck my mind, so I just came to know, I want to know more about what's the methods to reach out to this generation.
So what I've really enjoyed about the Next Move vision, and this has been a carry forward from my experience of even 2019, is that there's a focus on building intentional relationships and the convening and the coming together really after one particular cause, which is how to reach what we would now say this generation. It's not just next generation, it's this generation. And that continues to stay the main theme even from 2019 till today as well. And I found that even today in the room as we were conversing, that there's a sense of urgency, there's a sense of, hey, let's get together, let's figure out what we want to do.
I think the next move for us is to be able to see how we can understand the next generation. And there's nobody that can understand a generation better than the ones that represented themselves. And so I feel like getting people into the room that represent the next generation and saying, what do you struggle with? What are you looking for? What's your worldview on life? And how can we move forward? How can we bring Jesus into all of these struggles and see God be glorified through this?
The one thing that I'm really impressed about Next Move is the fact that they bring people from all over the world together to discuss things and make things more realistic to build the next generation. And that's what is really outstanding about them.
Not on our watch.
Not on our watch.